Alexa, what's the biggest myth about record production?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Today, it's time for a reality check. I've got 4 hard truths they didn't tell you about recording and record production. The first one they tell you is it's all about natural talent. Is it? The people who last, the people who have careers, are the people that put in the work. Now, you've all heard about the 10,000 hours, but it's true. You have to put in the work. The people who learn and know what they're doing and build the skill on top of the talent are the people that are able to do amazing, lasting, meaningful work. The great thing about that is all it costs you is your time. Put in the work. Now, with regard to putting in the work, I heard somebody talk the other day and they had this incredibly cool tip, and that was just do whatever you want to do, even for 5 minutes a day. And they gave the example of going to the gym and working out for 5 minutes. After you do that for a little while, 5 minutes turns into 10 minutes. So create the habit. Work on it for a measured amount of time every day. Make that commitment and magical things will start to happen. Myth number 2. You need thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gear to make good recordings or make good music. Say you've got a $5,000 guitar. It's an amazing guitar. You pick it up, but you don't know how to play. Take an amazing guitar player and a cheap guitar. That amazing guitar player is going to be able to pick up that guitar, play a song, entertain people, sound great. The skill and the taste is what makes the difference. The real incredible stuff happens when you take that amazing guitar player and give him the beautiful guitar. He can take advantage of that and make something really, really special. But the point is, the jumping off place is the skill. None of these things are going to make the record for you. You've got to get the requisite skills in order to take advantage of what that is. And my core message is always just start. Doesn't matter if you have a $100 microphone and a $100 preamp or an interface or something like that. Your creativity and your skill using that equipment will increase. That's what's going to count in the long run. Myth number 3, you can download an ebook and take a 5 or 10 hour course and learn to mix records like the ones that you hear on the radio. That's not true. I don't know of a record producer or a mix engineer who hasn't done it in one form or another for a pretty long time. It takes a little while to get good at stuff. Now granted, the creative stuff can actually happen, I think, at a younger age, but the technical stuff, it just takes time to develop those hard skills and understand the intricacies of how, say, all this stuff works. You can do it. Focus on what you're really, really good at and know that you're going to have to put in the time. Number 4 is that it's all your network and your hookups that are going to make it happen for you. Well, hookups and networking are really, really important, but you're going to have to bring the skill. But this is a business just like anything else, and results count. So maybe your hookups get you in the door. While we're on the topic, let's talk about networking for a second. If you're networking to get stuff out of people, your networking is going to fail. I would really encourage you, just go help somebody with no expectation in return, and your network will grow, and you'll have so much more fun doing it. Maybe your hookups get you in the door, but once you're there, you're going to have to deliver. So you're going to find yourself in a room where you're going to have to come up with a song, or you're going to have to sing, or you're going to have to mix, or whatever. Well, you're going to have to be able to deliver once you get there. So what do you do now? Well, you celebrate a little bit because it's all about you. The gear and the stuff, it doesn't really make that much difference at this point. My advice to you is focus on the one thing that you love the most, because you won't do the work unless you love it. It shouldn't feel like work. Or even if it does feel like work, you just don't mind doing it because you love it so much. When I first started as a producer, I could work on a vocal for maybe about an hour or two before I was exhausted. And now I can do it all day long, really comfortably. If you need help with mixing or production, DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is in the description. If you thought what I was talking about was kind of cool, it would be awesome if you would hit that subscribe button. I'll be here sharing everything I know about mixing, record production, the music business in general. See you next time. Oh, my buddy Boris from Sonic Farm dropped by today with this. So this is a preamp they've got called the Excalibur, and it's made for doing distortion. This is a special version they made. It's the Joe Ciccarelli version. It's got some mods that he asked for, and they've turned it into a product that you or I might be able to buy. You guys interested in reviews of stuff like this? Let me know.